Jai Hind Cadet. Today we are going to study about mineral distribution of minerals. Distribution of minerals. Minerals occur in different types of rocks, and the different types of rocks are igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic rocks. Generally, metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock formations that form large plateaus. So minerals are found in the plateau regions. Iron ore in North Sweden, copper and nickel deposit in Ontario, Canada, iron, nickel, chromites and platinum in South Africa are examples of minerals found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. So in igneous and metamorphic rocks, iron ore are found, then copper, nickel, chromites, platinums. These are the minerals which are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Coming to the sedimentary rock formations of plains and young fold mountains contain non-metallic minerals like limestone. Means in sedimentary rocks, limestones are found. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. So limestone deposits of Caucasus region of France, Caucasus regions of France, manganese deposits of Georgia and Ukraine, and phosphate beds of Algeria are some examples. Mineral fuel such as coal and petroleum are also found in the sedimentary strata. Coal and petroleum in sedimentary strata, means in sedimentary rocks these are found. So we will be studying about different continents and the mineral deposits which are found. Starting with Asia. China and India have large iron ore deposits. The continent produces more than half of the world tin. China, Malaysia and Indonesia are among the world's leading tin producers. China also leads in production of lead, antimony and tungsten. Asia also has deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc and copper. So these are the minerals which are found in Asia in large quantity. So China and India having the large deposits. Next comes Europe. This continent, Europe. So Europe is the leading producer of iron ore in the world. Leading producer of iron ore. The countries with large deposits of iron ore are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden and France. Mineral deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese and nickel are found in Eastern Europe and European Russia, this part. Next comes North America continent. North America continent, the mineral deposits in North America are located in three zones. Which are three zones? The Canadian regions north of the Great Lakes. North of this Great Lake. This is the Great Lakes. The Appalachian region, the mountain ranges of the western side. Here is the mountain ranges. Rocky is the mountain range. Iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium and copper are mined in the Canadian Shield region. Here, Canadian Shield region. Coal in the Appalachian region. Appalachian region full of coal deposits are there. Western Cordilleras have vast deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold and silver. So this was all about the North America continent. Coming to the South America, Brazil is the largest producer of high grade iron ore in the world. High grade iron ore. Chile and Peru are leading producer of copper. Chile here, Chile and Peru are the leading producer of copper. Brazil and Bolivia, Bolivia here, Brazil and Bolivia are among the world's largest producer of tin. South America also has large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, chromium, manganese, bauxite, mica, platinum, asbestos and diamond. Mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru and Colombia. So these regions mineral oil is also found. Next comes Africa continent. Africa is rich in mineral resources. Africa. It is the world's largest producer of diamond, gold and platinum. Very famous. World's largest producer, diamond, gold and platinum. South Africa here. South Africa, Zimbabwe and Zaire produce a large portion of the world's gold. The other minerals found in Africa are copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt and bauxite. Oil is found in Nigeria, Libya and Angola. Oil is also present in Africa continent. Next comes Australia. Australia is the largest producer of bauxite in the world. Bauxite. It is a leading producer of gold, diamond, iron ore, tin and nickel. It is also rich in copper, lead, zinc and manganese. Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie. Again repeating, Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie area of Western Australia have the largest deposits of gold. This is very important for your exam point of view. Every exam point of view, they are the famous mines in Western Australia. Here, Western Australia, Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie, famous for large deposits of gold. Here is the location, Kalgoorlie. In this map, Western Australia. This is also map of Western Australia. Here is the location, Coolgardie, Kalgoorlie, Coolgardie. Both are located in the nearby regions only, not very far away from each other. They are nearby. Next comes Antarctica. The geology of Antarctica is sufficiently well known to predict the existence of a variety of minerals deposits, some probably large. Here, variety of mineral deposits are present, and in those some are in large quantity. Significant size of deposits of coal in Trans-Arctic mountain. Here is Trans-Arctic mountains, and iron near the Prince Charles mountain. This area, Prince Charles mountain, iron of East Antarctica is forecasted. So coal here in the Trans-Arctic mountain and iron near the Prince Charles mountain of East Antarctica is forecasted. Iron ore, gold, silver and oil are also present in commercial quantities. So this is Antarctica, and here we are having research station, India's research station, Matri. This is the location. Bharti. Next comes uses of minerals. Minerals are used in many industries. Minerals which are used for gems are usually hard. These are then set in various styles for jewelry. Copper is another metal used in everything from coins to pipe. Means they are made, coins are made by copper, and pipes are made by copper. Coins to pipe. Electric wires are also made by copper, etc. etc. Silicon used in the computer industry is obtained from quartz. Aluminium obtained from its ore bauxite. Bauxite is a ore to obtain aluminium. Is used in automobiles and airplanes, bottling industry, buildings, and even in kitchen cookware. Now, conservation of minerals. So minerals are very limited. They are non-renewable resources. It takes thousands of years for the formation and concentration of minerals. The rate of formation is much smaller than the rate at which the human consume these minerals. It is necessary to reduce wastage in the process of mining. Recycling of metals is another way in which the minerals resources can be conserved. So here it is easy to understand that minerals we have to recycle, we have to reuse, and we have to reduce the consumption. Then only we will able to conserve the mineral resources. Thank you.